Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello, I'm Preeti and I make beauty related videos every week. So if you're into that, please consider subscribing. And in today's video, I'm gonna do a Nykaa haul. So if you guys remember, I think a couple of weeks ago, Nykaa had huge sale, and if I be honest, this is the most I have ever shopped when it comes to makeup. I went a little crazy this time, but you know, in my defense, I haven't shopped much in 2021 and I was running out of a lot of things, so I needed to stock them up. So I went a little crazy, overboard, and I bought a lot of things, and I'm here to share it with you guys. I hope you guys will enjoy this haul. And I know I'm wearing a coat, okay? It's because I gifted it to myself and I really wanted to wear it. It's just simple as that. I know Mumbai doesn't have any sort of winters, but I wanted to wear it and my AC is on, so I'm gonna just pretend like it's really cold. Okay, so yeah, without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, so the first thing that I got from the Nykaa Pink Friday Sale is this pouch. It's not a pouch, it's a set of brushes. It is a new launch by PAC in collaboration with Jovita. They came up with 8 makeup brushes. It's called All You Need. I really love this pouch, by the way, and you know, this is really travel friendly. All the brushes fit inside this pouch. You could put all of your brushes into it and it's really compact and travel friendly, so I really like it. And the packaging is really cute. It came in a box. Okay, so it's a set of 8 brushes and I have tried using most of them. I think this is the only brush that I haven't used. It's like a eyeliner brush, or you could also use it to fill your brows. I don't know why I didn't use it today to fill my brows, but I have used rest of the brushes from this set and I love them all, especially the brushes that are designed to do your base makeup. Honestly, I have never invested in expensive brushes for some reason. Like, I have 2-3 here and there, but not all of the brushes from my collection are expensive. Most of them are pretty cheap. You guys know that I always use beauty sponge because I never really had good brushes for my base, but these brushes are so great, especially these 3. They are my favorite. I never had a good foundation brush and I also do not have a lot of experience when it comes to foundation brushes, but so far in my entire lifetime, this is the best brush I have used for foundation. Hands down, it blends my foundation really well, and this is my favorite brush. Like, if I had to pick any brush, this is literally my favorite brush because I have been looking for a good brush to powder my under eyes for so long. It's so easy to set your under eyes with this particular brush. You can also do your bronzer with this, you know, you could put your blush, or you can just use it for highlighter, but I liked it for the sole purpose of setting my under eyes. It actually really hugs that corner of your eyes and it's a really good brush. And yes, if you're a beginner and if you could just get this one set, you are literally set for your makeup journey. I feel all of the brushes are really great. Okay, so the next thing here is a concealer. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Actually, I have bought this before as well, but I got it in the shade medium sand, and I don't know, I thought that shade would work for me, but that shade was literally white on my skin tone, so I never even dared to like put it on and, you know, just try the formula and everything because it was way too white. But this time I went with the shade tan sand, which exactly matches my skin tone. It is not a highlighting shade for me, but it's a good everyday shade. Like, it matches me. I could definitely use this shade, so this time at least my shade selection was right, so I'm really glad. And talking about the formula, I have just tried this concealer a couple of times, but I can tell you that it's a bulletproof concealer. It claims to be a 16-hour concealer and I couldn't agree more because I felt that it is very long wearing. And also a really important thing with this concealer is that it's matte. Obviously it says it has a matte finish. I think they have a hydrating one as well, but maybe it's not available in India. I need to check. But this is a matte finish concealer, and when it says that it's a matte finish concealer, trust me, it's really matte. So if you are someone who has dry under eyes, I wouldn't recommend this because I have a combination of skin type. Like, right now my skin is so dry, like my nose is literally flaking. Like, my skin is way too dry right now. In winters my skin is desert dry, and in summers I have super oily skin, so I have a really weird skin type. So right now I did not like it that much because it was way too drying for me. So if you have dry under eyes, just, you know, don't go for this concealer. But I think I can use this one also in cohesion with my LA Girl Pro Conceal, because that is not drying. And I think this is really good concealer for me in summers. And also one more really important point about this concealer is that it sets really quickly. So don't do the Instagram thing wherein you put your concealer on this side and this side, then you draw a triangle and you just highlight your entire face and then blend it. Just blend it as soon as you put your concealer on your face, okay? Otherwise it's going to get set and then it won't move. But it's a really good concealer. If you are looking for a good full coverage long wearing concealer, this is your way to go for. Loved it. Okay, so the next thing I bought, which probably is the sole reason I'm filming this video, because I wanted to show off this particular thing that I got. I'm just kidding, but yes, this is my first ever Charlotte Tilbury purchase ever. Okay, so I went ahead and I bought this. This is their Hollywood Flawless Filter. It's sort of like a tinted moisturizer. I bought it in the shade medium, and it has this doe foot sort of an applicator, and I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I'm wearing it underneath my makeup today. Do you find my makeup to be glowy? Like, in person it feels like it's a little bit glowy than usual, but when you put foundation on top of it, I did not feel like it did something extraordinary. Like, if I would use any other strobe cream underneath, I think it would still give the same effect. So I'm not really sure how I feel about wearing this particular product under my makeup, but I really like using this product in a different way. So whenever I'm not wearing any makeup, like that day I wasn't wearing any makeup, I just took shower, I did my skincare, and I felt like maybe let me just try it out and see how I feel about it when I'm not wearing makeup. So what I did was I took this product and I applied it on the high points of my face. Okay, now this particular product does not have any sort of like shimmer particles or glitter particles. It has a very soft sheen to it, which is not very obvious. Like, it's very soft, and when you apply it on your bare skin, on the high points of your face, it just makes you look so healthy and so glowy, and in a very natural kind of way. Even if like someone sits in front of me, they wouldn't notice that I'm wearing any sort of like highlighter, because it does not have like chunky particles, but it reflects the light. Okay, I was like, oh my god, I needed this. It just looks really beautiful in a very natural sort of a way. Makeup would never look natural, but it is just little something that you could add when you're not wearing makeup. Okay, so yeah, the next thing that I bought is a skincare product. This is from Nykaa's skincare line, the Nykaa SkinRX. It is their 2% hyaluronic acid serum. The reason why I bought it, because my skin has been feeling very dry. I'm still looking for a good moisturizer. I haven't picked out any moisturizer in this entire haul. I bought hyaluronic acid because again it's really good for hydrating your skin, but you still need a moisturizer, because I think you guys already know that hyaluronic acid is humectant, so you need to apply a moisturizer before applying hyaluronic acid. So I'm still looking for a good moisturizer because my skin has been feeling very dry. But yeah, that's the reason I bought the hyaluronic acid serum in the first place, and I wanted to try the SkinRX line from Nykaa, and I think hyaluronic acid is the safest ingredient to start with. So yeah, that's why I picked this up. I do not have my opinion on it. So far so good, but when it comes to skincare, you gotta give it some time. Okay, so I'll let you guys know if I like it or not in my upcoming videos. But yes, I picked this hyaluronic acid serum. Next up, I went ahead and picked up my OG, the NIVEA body lotion. It is the 400 ml variant of it. It contains shea butter. I love NIVEA. I also use the Bath and Body Works body lotions a lot, but I always apply them whenever I'm just like heading out, because they smell really good, and the smell lingers on your body. So you just smell good when you apply those lotions from Bath and Body Works. But when it comes to hydration, no one can beat NIVEA body lotions. I think they are the best, and I generally use it in the rose variant. There is a rose variant, but I don't know, I somehow accidentally picked the shea butter one, but it still works the same. So yeah, loving it so far. Next up, I got this nail paint from Nykaa. It is one of their newest launch. It's called Insta Dry. So this particular nail paint is supposed to dry within seconds, so it's really good for someone who is clumsy like me. So every time I apply nail paint, I don't know, I somehow manage to mess it up. So for me, it is really important that my nail paint dries really fast, and this one I think is perfect because I tried it out. It actually worked as they said. Like, for me, it dried down within 20 to 30 seconds. The first coat, the first layer, I applied second layer, and I think it took almost about 60 seconds and it was dry, completely dry. So it was really interesting, because for someone like me this would come in really handy. So I'm gonna pick a lot more shades from this particular range from Nykaa, and I really liked it. Next up, I bought a foundation again from Nykaa. It is from the SKINgenius line. It's a very old version of the foundation. I think it came in 2018 or 2017, not really sure, and I picked it in the shade 03 Warm Sand. If I'm not wrong, they only had 5 shades or 4 shades, not sure again, and this shade works with my skin tone. It's little lighter but इतना difference नहीं लगता है. And when it comes to formula, I feel like this is a foundation which looks like a BB cream, okay, but it has slightly higher coverage than BB cream. In terms of coverage, it has a medium coverage, but it is one of those foundations which you could wear on a regular basis. It's a hydrating foundation, so if you have oily skin, I wouldn't recommend this. But right now in winters, as I told you, my skin is really dry. I think I could use this foundation on a regular basis, okay, and I have only tried it for a couple of times, but so far so good. Next up, I went ahead and bought this Colorbar Cellular Dry Oil, and this is what it looks like. It has this dropper, and I have heard a lot of good things about it. It was very hyped recently, and it's quite expensive. It is for 1200 rupees, and I got it after the sale. I don't know why I did that, because in the sale it was out of stock for the most period, so I bought it for the full price. It's quite expensive and it's very hydrating, I would agree with that fact, but I think it did not work for my skin, because after using it for 4-5 consecutive days, I started getting bumps on my skin. This was the only new product that I was using, and it did not work for my skin. My skin can get sensitive sometimes, and if you have sensitive skin type, I wouldn't recommend you this product. But one good thing is it does not have any fragrance. So yeah, that's the Colorbar Cellular Oil. Okay, sorry, so I took a break from filming because my throat started to hurt for some reason. So I drank some haldi wala doodh and now I'm back. Okay, so the next product that I have here is a blush bomb. It's from Flower Beauty, and I wanted a cream blush for so long because I really love the blush that I own from Rare Beauty, but it's not available in India, and it's really expensive when you buy from those Instagram pages, because it's almost double the price. So I was looking for a good cream blush, and I'm so glad I picked this up. It is in the shade Melon, if I'm not wrong, and it's such a beautiful blush. I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you guys can tell. And I personally love using a beauty blender with this, and especially in winters, I feel like cream blushes are the best thing to use, because it just doesn't dry out your skin looks dewy, glowy. I love that kind of a look. And even though it's a cream blush, I feel like it blends very easily. It's not one of those blushes which would stain your cheeks if you don't blend it really fast. It blends really easily, and it has a cream sort of a consistency, and you need just a tiny amount. The day I got this, I accidentally took a lot of product, and I was feeling so bad that I was wasting it. So be careful, you do not need a lot of this product, and once it's out of the tube, you can't put it back inside. So that's why be careful, do not pump a lot of it out. So yeah, it's a really good blush. I really am excited to try out different shades from this range, but I don't know why it's always out of stock. Maybe because it's so good, but this time I was able to grab it during the sale, and I'm so glad I did, because I'm absolutely loving it so much. And this is the only blush that I have been wearing since the time I got it. I placed 3 different orders on Nykaa when the sale was running, and this was in the first batch. So I have had it for a while with me, and I have been loving it. Trust me, I have wore this blush so many times. It's so good. Definitely give it a try if you are a cream blush person. I absolutely love it. And one more thing I just wanted to mention about this particular shade is that I did not like this shade on me when I was not wearing makeup, okay? It's not one of those blushes that look natural on me when I wasn't wearing makeup. Sometimes you just put a little bit of tint, just because you want to look flushed. This one was looking very weird. So with makeup, it looks absolutely beautiful, but without makeup, this this shade maybe doesn't look that good on my skin tone, so I just wanted to put it out there. So next up, I bought a pair of lashes, and if you remember, I used to wear lashes every single time in my older videos. The reason I'm not wearing it nowadays is only that I do not have any lashes left in my collection. I needed to restock on lashes so bad, so I picked up this particular lash from Renee. I love Renee lashes. I think they are the best affordable lashes available in the market. When it comes to affordable category, there is PAC definitely, but the Renee ones are so much better in quality in comparison to PAC ones, and in fact I feel like the Renee ones are very long lasting. So yeah, I needed a restock on lashes, and that's the reason I picked this one. Next up, I picked this particular foundation from Nykaa. It is their SkinShield foundation, SkinShield anti-pollution foundation. I do not know what the anti-pollution thing is, but I have used this foundation back in 2018 and I had it in the shade Hot Honey. I loved it because it has medium coverage. I love the formula, but the shade was so wrong for me. It was way too light. Oops. So I decided to go for the shade Desert Honey this time. Now this shade matches me perfectly, like it's exactly my skin tone, but I feel like this shade makes me look a little dull because it has neutral undertone. I generally prefer foundations with warm undertones because I prominently have a very warm undertone, like my veins are too green. So maybe that's why this foundation in particular was looking dull on me, like this shade in particular was looking dull on me. So what I did today was I mixed it with K by Katrina's foundation in the shade 130Y, and I'm wearing the mixture of this foundation and the K Beauty foundation, and this is what my skin looks like today. I'm also wearing the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush flawless filter, whatever, underneath my makeup, so my skin looks very dewy today. If I come up close, also I'm wearing the cream blush, so I'm very glowy today. Okay, I really like how it feels, and especially in winters I feel like this is the best combination. I'm gonna continue wearing such makeup with all the cream products. And lastly, I picked up 3 mascaras, out of which I haven't tried the Face Shop one yet, but I have heard good things about it. That's why I decided to buy it. But I have tried these two. Okay, so this is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, and this is the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift mascara. Okay, so I bought these two. They have a similar sort of wand. I'll show it to you. This is the Lash Lift and this is the Lash Paradise. Okay, I'm wearing both of these mascaras so that you guys could see. Okay, so I'm wearing the Maybelline mascara on this side of my face, and I'm wearing the Lash Paradise mascara on this side of my face. Let me know in the comment section down below which one looks better. I personally like this one more. I don't know why. I feel like this one is more black, but they give a pretty similar effect. I did not like this one, and before like trying out in front of camera, I have used both the mascaras off screen a couple of times, and I feel like this one is a little flaky, and I also feel this one is very hard to come off. Now that I am into this beauty community and now that I have watched a lot of videos, I see a lot of people rave about this particular mascara, but I did not like it that much. I'll be honest with you, I did not like it that much. Like the way people hype about this mascara and the way people compare this mascara to the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced, I did not feel that. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Even this one is not very extraordinary, but it gives a good effect. And with this particular mascara, I have seen that whenever I curl my lashes and put this mascara on now, the curl of my lashes stays put. My lashes doesn't fall flat. Okay, that's why I've been loving it, and it's a good everyday mascara. Like in comparison, I like this one much more. Also, I don't want to put wrong message out there. Do not buy the products you don't need. Okay, I know I purchased 3 mascaras, but the reason behind that is I have not purchased a single mascara in 2021. I think I bought the Faces one and the Nykaa one. The Nykaa one did not work out for me. Next, I think I bought the Faces one in May, but again I gave it away to my sister for some reason. So I only had 2 mascaras which I bought in 2020, and they were so dried out. Till this point, I was putting lens solution in those mascaras, and I was reusing them again and again and again and again, and it needed mascara so bad. And the mascaras which I love personally is the Benefit Bad Girl Bang mascara and the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Now both the mascaras are very expensive. expensive. Like the full size version of them are very expensive, especially the Benefit one. It's for around 2500, and that is a major reason. Like even though I was out of mascaras, मेरा मन ही नहीं कर रहा था कि 2500 का mascara ले लूँ, you know. So this time I thought maybe I'll pick 2-3 drugstore mascaras, like 2-3 hyped drugstore mascaras, and let's see if I find a good one. Okay, so those were the mascaras, and yeah, that's it for the haul. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it and found my mini reviews helpful. If you did, then please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and please take a moment and subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me. And also take good care of yourself wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.